morning, Blazers.
I'm Cloud.
And I'm Maddie. Welcome back to another episode of Otv.
To start, tomorrow at 7 p.m. we have our first band concert of the year in the auditorium.
And next week we also have our orchestra debuting at the 7th at 7 p.m. Please show your support for our instrumentalists.
Performing arts is such a great way for people to express themselves. Our school is filled with a diverse and expressive community of people.
Yeah, in fact, I've noticed a few students and staff across campus who have very unique ways of expressing themselves.
OTB decided to highlight 2 students to gain some insight into their self-expression.
Cue the interviews.
Walking down our hallways feels like stepping into a runway. Our student body is full of unique styles, bold choices, and personal flair. Every outfit is an example of self-expression, and today we've gotten the opportunity to speak to some of these students. Let's see what they have to say.
Self-expression means, being able to show your interests or hobbies or your culture, whatever you're interested in, and being able to express that in a way that you see fit.
Self-expression to me is a way to convey my thoughts, emotions, and feelings through clothing and accessories.
I have 1 piercing, my nose. I have 2 tattoos, Exodus 14:14, and then this right here. And they mean a lot to me. If I'm putting something on my body that's permanent, I want to make sure it means something to me. I'm a very religious person, so all of these have to do with my faith. So yeah, they have meaning.
Usually I express myself in my outfits through clothing overall. If I'm feeling more masculine, it's more baggy, feminine than the opposite, and jewelry. My self-expression has changed since I was younger. I used to be more afraid of what my parents thought and what other people would think of me. So I was more closeted with how I felt with things, but now that I've gotten older, I've realized that it doesn't really matter what people think, and it's what I'm comfortable with.
For each period of my life, I dress differently. I see something cool, I want to wear it, or people I hang around, not as much though. But definitely, I feel like as I got older, I expanded more to wearing different items like flared jeans or boots or loafers or things like that. As to when I was younger, I just wore sneakers. But yeah.
I feel most myself when I am able to freely dress how I want and wear the things that I like.
Most myself all the time. I'm 100% confident in who I am and myself, but it's also just who I am. I'm very comfortable with it, and I think that's a lot to do because of God. He allows me to be humble and do the things I do and have the confidence I have. So.
Explore your identity first, see who you are as a person, and then experiment with different styles and stuff like that.
Is there anything you wouldn't wear?
A skirt. I would not wear a skirt.
Even though their styles might be different, they both share the same idea that their outfits gave them confidence and a light to stand out. It's inspiring to see how style isn't just about clothes, but about personality and creativity too. This is Sabina signing off.
Wow, that was so interesting. It's great to see the different ways that our fellow students express themselves.
That reminds me of a joke I heard. Want to hear it?
Sure.
Why did the girl bring lipstick and eyeshadow to school?
Why?
She had a makeup exam.
Anyways, after exploring self-expression through some of our students, we were curious to see how they compared to our staff and wondered if they had any insights to share.
Cue the interviews.
At Overland, our teachers show their personalities every day, bringing their own unique styles and energy into the classroom, making the learning environment more personal. We wanted to cover what self-expression means to them and how they support it in their students.
Self-expression is sort of feeling comfortable in your own skin. I'm not feeling like you need to conform to society.
In the classroom, I express myself in a lot of different ways, whether it's my jokes that I make fun of my students with about, jokes I make about myself, the way I dress, and even the posters that I have hanging up around the room.
They shared the importance of students being comfortable enough to express themselves and how they bring their own personality into their teaching.
I try to support it in a lot of different ways. I always try to talk to them about things that I notice, whether it's stickers, what they're wearing, different coffee drinks that they bring in, anything that can open up a conversation.
I will tell them the same thing I told you guys in the beginning. You do you, everyone else is taken. Who cares what other people think? If they're that consumed by who you are and what you're doing, then that should be a compliment to you because you're on their mind.
The first thing I would tell somebody struggling with self-expression is that it's normal. Everybody goes through it. Everybody has expectations that are put on them. Being able to self-express is a risk because you are making yourself vulnerable that you will be accepted. And it's okay that you're feeling a certain way. But one of the best kind of phrases I ever heard came from a TV show, And it was along the lines of every time somebody becomes their true, authentic self, the world becomes a better, more interesting place.
Whether it's personality, fashion, or music, self-expression is how we let people see the real us. From the walls of the classroom to the people in it, it's what makes our school as unique as it is. This is Resmia signing off.
It's fascinating to see how different people's self-expression can be, especially compared to younger generations. I'm glad we can celebrate everyone's uniqueness.
Yeah, and remember, Blazers, next Wednesday is College Readiness Day for 9th through 11th graders. Please bring your fully charged computers. And seniors, enjoy the day off.
Anyways, that's all we have for you today, Blazers. See you next time.
Bye, Blazers!